Have you ever sat down to do something important, opened your laptop, and somehow ended up watching random videos, scrolling social media, or reorganizing your desk? You know you should start working, but instead, you wait. And the strange thing is, you don't feel lazy. You just feel stuck. Here's the surprising truth: procrastination isn't about laziness, it's about how your brain handles discomfort. And today, we're going to break down why your brain actually likes procrastinating and how you can finally outsmart it. Most people believe procrastination is a time management problem, but psychologists have discovered something different. Procrastination is actually an emotion management problem. When we face a task that feels difficult, boring, overwhelming, or uncertain, our brain detects a small emotional threat. Nothing dramatic, just discomfort. And the brain has one simple goal: avoid discomfort as fast as possible. So, what does it do? It offers you a quick escape. Check your phone, watch a video, make coffee, clean your room, anything that gives you instant relief. And the moment you switch tasks, your brain rewards you with a small hit of dopamine, the feel-good neurotransmitter, which means procrastination becomes rewarding. To understand this better, imagine your brain as having two systems. The first is the future brain. This is the rational part of you that says, I should start studying today so I can relax tomorrow. But then there's the present brain. And this one cares about only one thing: feeling good right now. The present brain hates effort, it hates uncertainty, and it definitely hates starting difficult tasks. So when the moment arrives to begin, the present brain whispers, let's do it later. And here's the trick: your brain believes that later you will have more motivation. But tomorrow, the same battle happens again. And suddenly the deadline is tonight. Procrastination also works because of something psychologists call temporal discounting. This means our brain values immediate rewards much more than future rewards. For example, finishing a project might bring success next month, but watching a funny video brings pleasure right now. So your brain does the math and says, immediate dopamine wins. Social media, streaming platforms, and games make this even worse. They provide constant, effortless dopamine, while meaningful tasks require effort before the reward appears. So your brain naturally drifts toward the easier option, not because you're weak, but because your brain evolved to conserve energy. Thousands of years ago, saving energy helped humans survive. Today, it just helps us procrastinate. So if procrastination is emotional, not logical, the solution isn't simply try harder. Instead, we have to make starting feel easier for the brain. Here are 3 psychological tricks that work surprisingly well. 1. Make the task ridiculously small. Instead of saying, I need to write this entire report, tell yourself, I'll just write the first sentence. Once you start, your brain often continues because starting is the hardest part. 2. Use the 5-minute rule. Commit to working for just 5 minutes, not finishing the task, just 5 minutes. This bypasses the brain's resistance because the effort feels manageable. And most of the time, you keep going. 3. Reduce emotional friction. If a task feels overwhelming, break it into clear steps. Instead of study for the exam, write, open the textbook, read 3 pages, summarize one concept. Clear steps reduce uncertainty. And uncertainty is one of procrastination's biggest triggers. So if you struggle with procrastination, remember this: you're not lazy. Your brain is simply trying to protect you from discomfort. But the moment you make starting easier, smaller, and less emotionally threatening, you take back control. Because productivity isn't about forcing your brain, it's about working with it. And sometimes, all it takes is starting with just 5 minutes. If you found this useful, subscribe for more psychology videos that help you understand how your mind really works. And tell me in the comments, what's the one thing you've been procrastinating lately? You might be surprised how many people are fighting the same battle.